back in the tune. Say I could get away with saying that. Back in the tune. And we didn't realise clean air's on, so we've come out of it now. So just for that 5 seconds that we're in, I'll go on the website and see what I owe. So as you have just seen, I took Andrew through a clean air zone at Newcastle. Now, I did my research online and I didn't realise every single county in clean air zone has its own set of rules. So just before that we were in Edinburgh and we did our research and I thought I realised, well, this is what I need to know. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, so we ended up paying £12.50 to Tyneside, which is the fee. We checked it online and paid the thing. And then recently we've realised we didn't need to pay the fee at all because motorhomes are exempt in Tyneside, which is a bit of a peculiarity with Tyneside, as I found out.
But like we've said, everything's a new experience for us, everything's new, so it was a learning curve, I guess. But we've decided to put together a video. I think Andrew's just decided to do this to teach me so that I know when we go through these areas what the rules are. But it's a new part of our new, hopefully our new series on
Survival Guide.
Our survival guide to UK van life, and camping. Which
we're putting together with our experiences from the last 6 months, so that people that started on the journey same as we did, hope it helps.
Yeah, this is just our experiences and our research that we've been able to do and information we've been able to find. There is people out there that have been doing it a lot longer than us, so please leave comments down below. Every day is an educational day. We want to learn just as much as everybody else does. So yeah,
so watch the video. It's about 3.5 minutes long. It could save you £91, believe it or not, and a lot of heartache searching loads of different websites about what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. Even I found it enlightening.
So yeah,
here goes.
If you're travelling to any of these places before the 30th of May 2024, this is for you. Each local authority has different rules and charges. We take a look at each area with the exemptions and reductions that could save you up to £91. 1. Before you start getting into the complexities of the schemes, check if your vehicle is already compliant. The government websites for England, Scotland and Transport for London are in the video description below. Pop your registration in, you'll find out instantly if you need to do anything else. If not, thanks for watching, check out our other videos. 2. Check national exemptions. If you already have a tax class which is disabled or disabled passenger, then you are automatically exempt from charges. If you have the 50% reduction in road tax, this is not classed as disabled. A blue badge will not exempt you from charges either, except in Scotland. If your vehicle is historic, then you can also apply for exemption from charges. 3. Local exemptions and reductions. Bath. If you're under 3.5 tons, it's £9. If your tax class is PHGV or over 3.5 tons, it's £100, but you can apply prior to travelling for a reduction to £9. Birmingham, no reductions, so it's £8 for smaller vans but £50 for PHGV. Bradford. If your tax class is M1, i.e. registered later than 2001, then you're automatically exempt. Older vehicles will need to pay the fee of £9 for vans and £50 for PHGV. Bristol. This one is harsh. Under 3.5 tons it's £9 but over it's £100. Portsmouth. There's no charge under 3.5 tons but over the 3.5 ton weight limit it's £50. Sheffield. Under 3.5 tons there's no charge, but over 3.5 tons it's £50. But if you register and pay prior to travelling, this is reduced to £10. Tyneside. Motorhomes are exempt but you'll need to apply 2 weeks before travelling. We'll just mention Manchester briefly, they are still in review so no need to worry just yet. Similarly, if you are travelling to Scotland, enforcement doesn't begin until the end of May next year in Edinburgh, Aberdeen and Dundee. However, if you are going to Glasgow, there is no provision for driving a polluting vehicle. You will just get a penalty charge notice for £60, which reduces by 50% if paid within 14 days. But if you offend again within 90 days, the fine doubles up to a maximum of £480 and £960 for PHGV. For London, head to the Transport for London website. For non-compliant vehicles under 3.5 tons, it's £100 in the low emission zone, another £12.50 for ultra-low emissions plus congestion charge of £15 if needed. If you're over 3.5 tons, it's £300 plus congestion charge if needed. 4. Payment. Just a couple of things to remember when you've got the correct fee and need to pay. You can pay 6 days before and 6 days after you travel outside of London. Charge periods run from midnight, so if you're on the road over midnight, you'll need to pay for both days. Stationary vehicles within a zone do not need to pay a fee. Did you know you can include a clean air zone charge in your tax return if you're self-employed or a business? If you've anything contrary to any of this or can add more information, please use the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe for more of Stuart and Andy's survival guides.